Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Wavy and this is Just Wavy Media. And to all the returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. This is a video that I know a lot of you don't want to miss. So in this video, we're going to be doing a few things. The first thing, I'm going to be doing a Disney aesthetic quiz to figure out what is my Disney aesthetic. The second thing, we're going to be giving away part of a giveaway to the person who put my favorite comment on the giveaway video. Obviously that giveaway is closed now, but if you wanted to see what the rules were, I'll link it up above. So that's the second thing. Then third, we're going to be doing a Disney character personality quiz to see what Disney character I'm most like. And then fourth is the big one, the giveaway of either a B-Ticket Mickey loot box if you're in the US or anywhere else, and then the potential for a Loungefly bag from Jalugo.com if you're from the US, because they don't ship outside the US. So that's what we've got for you today. So we're going to do them in that order. Quiz, giveaway, and hopefully you won't just skip ahead to the giveaway parts. I don't think I can put chapters in yet, so I can't help you there anyway, but we'll do these tests first and foremost. So I'm going to turn the camera around a bit so that you can see. I don't know if you'll be able to see me very well, but you'll be able to see the laptop a bit better, and then we'll go ahead with these quizzes. Okay, so hopefully now you can kind of see this, and you can also kind of see me. So this is a fun, I've got to work on this setup obviously, but this is fun. Anyway, the first quiz we're going to do, and I will link it in the description of course if you want to do it yourself, is there are 6 main Disney aesthetics. What's yours? So let's see how this goes. So the first question here, can you see it? Hopefully you can. Which of these words do you think best describes you? Kind-hearted, funny, determined, clever, adventurous, or creative? Okay, so for this one I'm gonna go for determined, because I'm a pretty stubborn person sometimes. And my name, David, the name, the tagline of that name, my real name is David, by the way, if you didn't know. But the tagline of that name is that they never back down in the face of challenges against their beliefs or something along those lines. So we go for determined. Pick a Disney location to live in. Te-Fiti, Asgard, Neverland, Arendelle, Naboo, or Monstropolis. 100% Naboo. I think Naboo looks so beautiful. If you were in a Disney movie, what would your thing be? I'm the chosen one, I come from a powerful family, I've been wronged and want revenge, I have a ragtag team of funny friends, I have magical powers, or I'm destined to go on a great adventure. I think if I was to be in a Disney movie, the thing that I would want most is a ragtag team of funny friends. I think that would be good. Not that you friends are not funny, or a ragtag team. You're great. What do you do in your spare time? Read a book, bake a cake, have a movie marathon, go on a hike, grab lunch with friends, play video games. I mean, who really does this one in the pandemic? I've never liked video games. Not much for hiking either, if you couldn't tell. I like to bake cakes. So yeah, I'm gonna say bake a cake. Which of these things do you value most? Justice, love, hope, power, money, friends and family. I like that and that kind of link together, don't they? So, love, does love mean like a partner? Is that what they're meaning in that? Okay, well then I'm gonna go for friends and family. Pick a Disney food to eat. Kronk's spinach puffs. Mickey Loot recently sent out a recipe for those in their Emperor's New Groove box, so somebody has to let me know if they're nice, if anybody's met them. Aurora's Sweet 16 cake, the Eat Me cookies, are they the ones that make Alice shrink? The grey stuff, try it, it's delicious. Ratatouille or smiley face porridge, that looks like bacon, so no thank you to that. I would like to try the grey stuff, so we'd go for that. What's your greatest strength? I know how to get what I want. That's kind of true. I never back down from a challenge. There's that name again. My name has that in it. I'm smarter than people give me credit for. That's probably not true. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I will always fight for what I believe in. Oh, that's kind of also the name one thing. And I can get along with just about anyone. I'm gonna go for this. I will always fight for what I believe in. Pick a classic Disney outfit. Of course, they're all women. Ariel, Maleficent, Mulan, Briar Rose, Aurora, Belle's ball gown, or Lilo. Lilo's casual outfit. And I'm gonna go with Maleficent. I don't know why. There you go, Maleficent. What genre would the Disney movie of your life be? Maybe science fiction. We go science fiction. Sorry, I didn't read those options there. There was like horror and romance and coming of age and stuff like this. Which of these bedrooms makes you feel most at home? Okay, so there's like a small, very kind of wooden and white colored one, if you can see it there. I don't know if you can. This one is kind of very quite dark, modern-y kind of looking one. Very green and full of plants. All those plants would die. That would be no good for me. Pink and a lot of pictures. There's kind of one with like some fairy lights and it's kind of got a cool aesthetic. And then this one where it's on the top of a mountain has a huge TV and a crazy view. I would like to get to that one, but I'd like to stay in it. But I think my own room would be most like the kind of fairy lights, shelves, things on it. I mean, this room is stuffed full of stuff, but that's a nice aesthetic. Pick a classic Disney song. I Won't Say I'm in Love, from Hercules, cool. A Whole New World, Hakuna Matata, Let It Go, I See the Light, Reflection. I'm gonna go for A Whole New World from Aladdin. Alright, last question. Don't think, just go with your gut. Which image are you most drawn to? So there's like afternoon tea, there is the Aurora Borealis, and the sea and mountains. There is what looks like a giant game of chess, but it's actually just like statues. There's somebody sketching maybe. There's New York, and then there's a walk in the woods. Aurora Borealis is my one, 100%. So the 6 main Disney aesthetics I got: Space Core. You feel most at home among the cosmos. You love gazing up at the stars and often wish you could be up there exploring the galaxy and having loads of adventures yourself. And there's Rey turning on her lightsaber, turning around and about to chop down a TIE fighter with that as well. So this is the first one. Let me know. I'll put the link in the description for this. Let me know what you get if you do this quiz. Where is your area? I live in space. Apparently I'm very spaced out. So that was fun to know, I guess. I didn't get a castle, which is kind of disappointing, isn't it? We got Star Wars. But I mean, that's cool. There's lightsabers and stuff. Okay, we're going back to this angle for this next part of the video. So for this part of the video, I was talking to some of my friends and they said, are you going to do the winner based on the best comment? And I didn't want to do that because I don't think that's fair to everybody. Like, the requirements weren't to enter a brilliant piece. The requirements were to put something in, ask a question to a Disney character and answer it. But when they said that, I was like, okay, well maybe I should do a giveaway for my favorite comment as well. So I'm gonna do that, and I've got a little list here of ones that I kind of liked. So I'm going to name out a few honorable mentions, and then I'm going to tell you which one I liked, and I'll read it out then as well. So Carrie-Anne de la Pasque, I don't know if I'm saying that right, I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. She had one by Cusco, and it was like, after his movie, what has he learned? And I just thought that was like a very striking, to imagine the character at the end of their movie in their voice saying where they've gone and what they've been through and where they've come to in their lives, which was always a very good one. Disney Inside Andy did one which was Baymax, but they turned the tables on him and they asked him to rate his happiness on a scale of 1 to 10 and give him a blah, 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 fist bump, and then asked him at the end if he was satisfied with his care. I liked that, turning it back on Baymax himself. the Magical Disney Pals had a question for Flynn about plastic surgery, and he said he'd get it on his nose because they never get his nose right. That was very clever. Jennifer Stevens caught, or like really channeled, Mickey's voice very, very well. And then Mandy Haffrey did an interview with Ursula and kind of got into her background. I mean, it could be the basis of an Ursula background movie, like how she became a villain and what happened to her, similar to like how we've had Maleficent and Cruella recently. I think that would be a really, really cool movie based on, you know, the bits that you get in The Little Mermaid, and then kind of Mandy kind of hashed it out a little bit and brought out more of that story and put it into Ursula's voice, which I thought was really cool. But the one that I'm going to say is the winner is, there was one about Aladdin, and it's kind of, is it unfair because Aladdin is my favorite movie? But I want to read it to you because it was just kind of funny. So it says, my question to Aladdin: why is your movie my favorite movie? And so Aladdin says, because I can show you the world. And then they say no. Aladdin says, because it keeps you one jump ahead of the lawman. And they say no. Aladdin says, because you identify as a street rat. And they say no. Aladdin says, because it's greater than all the magic and all the treasure and all the world. And they say no. And then Aladdin says, it's not your favorite, is it? After all, you've lied to everyone else. I was beginning to feel left out. And then they say, it is my favorite. I choose you, Aladdin. And I thought that was really, it's just kind of adorable, isn't it? So that was posted by Connor O'Neill. So there is a prize for Connor, which is going to involve 2 Aladdin Wishables, Aladdin and Jasmine, and a map of the parks, a Tiny Kingdom map of the parks. I just dropped my notes, that's fine. Map of the Tiny Kingdom, the Tiny Kingdom map, you know, the one, and with a pin on it, with a pin of the castle on it. And it is also going to include 1 pin of the genie. So 2 pins, a pin board thingy, Aladdin and Jasmine Disney Wishable Cuddlies, and a couple of Aladdin stickers. So that's what that prize is. And congratulations to Connor on winning it. Okay, and so for part 3 of this video, and again I will link this personality test for which Disney character you are in the description. It's this in-depth personality test will reveal which Disney character you are with 100% accuracy. And it also has a subtitle of when will my reflection show which Disney character I am inside. So question 1, are you more of a pessimist or an optimist? I read it in the wrong way around because I'm more of a pessimist, so I'm going to move it to, it's like a bar thing that you move around. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I should turn it like slightly this way. I don't know, hopefully you can kind of see that. Anyway, I'm moving it kind of halfway between neutral and pessimist. Are you more laid back or serious? I'm going to move that one about a similar amount into serious. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I'm 100% introverted. You possibly are surprised by that, but I am. It's easier to talk to a camera than it is to a human. Are you independent or more of a team player? I'm going to put that into 100% independent as well. I'm an introvert, so I don't like people. Are you young at heart or an old soul? I collect Disney things, so I'm going to move that a bit back into young at heart, I think. Are you a private person or an open book? This is an interesting one, because if I know you well, I'll tell you everything and I'll be 100% over there. If I don't know you well, you probably know very little about me. So I'm going to move it just a small bit into private person. Did I skip one? No, I didn't. Okay, are you more of a nervous or a fearless person? More nervous, definitely. Put it about 3/4 of the way into nervous, I think. That makes me sound like fear from inside out. I'll put it a little bit back. Maybe 1/3 of the way in. Are you patient or impatient? I can be quite patient, but I'm not 100% patient, so maybe halfway between them. Are you more emotional or even tempered? I think I'm more emotional. I'm going to put it about a third of the way back. Are you more organized or messy? I am more organized. 100. That's going the whole way back. Let me tell you a story, right? When I was in college, the first college house I lived in, one of the guys, one of my housemates, Dan, if I annoyed him on a particular day, he would move a mug to a different shelf in the press, and I wouldn't be able to sleep because I would feel the disturbance in the force that was that mug in the wrong place. So we had like mugs that were kind of neutral colors, like kind of grays, whites. There was one yellow one that was on that shelf, the cream kind of colors, and then we had a shelf that was like multicolor pictures, those kind of things. So if a colored mug was up on the kind of neutral colors shelf or the other way around, I would know, and I'd have to get out of bed and go down and fix it. He used to really annoy me, but he would do that to me if I had annoyed him that day. So that's how organized I am. I feel it in my, I don't know, in the force. My connection to the force feels it if a cup is on the wrong shelf or something like that. So the next one, are you more flexible or stubborn? I'm a bit more stubborn. I'm gonna put it a good way up to stubborn. I'll give you another story. Next house that I lived in after college was with my friends Andy and John, they're brothers. And when I was away for Christmas, one day Andy decided he was going to reorganize like how the kitchen dining room area was laid out. So he sent me pictures of it well before I came back, so that by the time I came back I would be happy and calm with it, because he knew how stubborn I was, that I would tell him to move things back if he didn't give me time to get used to it. Are you more forgetful or responsible? Responsible. I don't forget much. Just people's names. Are you more of a dreamer or a realist? Well, that's a good question, isn't it? I'm a bit of a dreamer, but not much of a dreamer, I think. Are you more humble or arrogant? Oh, lads, you can't ever say you're humble, are you? So you're arrogant. I'm gonna go a bit up the arrogance scale. Are you a follower or a leader? I'm a bit more of a leader. Are you more book smart or street smart? I'm gonna go the whole way to book smart. Are you more selfless or self-focused? I'm gonna go a little bit into selfless, but I am very self-focused too. Are you driven more by your morals or goals? More by my morals, definitely. Are you more of a minimalist or a materialist? Definitely more of a materialist. We'll go about halfway. I kind of try and hold everything that I have with an open hand, but I do like having stuff, as you can probably tell from all of the mystery boxes. Are you more of a city or a country person? That's going the whole way to city. I love the city. Are you more of an indoors or an outdoor person? That's going the whole way to indoors as well. Are you more calculated or impulsive? More calculated. And I'm going to go the whole way with that one as well. And then finally, are you more creative or analytical? I'm going to go about halfway to analytical and click that. Okay, so pause the video here and have a guess based on my answers, if you know your Disney characters very well, which one that you think I am going to be before I click on done. And then let me know who you got if you did this test in the comments below as well. I got Belle. I suppose that makes sense. You're just like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. You tend to keep to yourself, but it's usually just because you're living in your daydreams or thinking about your favorite fictional world. People often underestimate you, but you're an incredibly smart and independent person. You may seem quite an introverted, but you've got big opinions and aren't afraid to defend what you believe in. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy to be Belle, if that's the description of Belle. Okay, so we've got one last thing to do this video, and that is the big giveaway. So I'm going to use the wheel of names. So let me just, there's 37 entries. I'll scroll along them. You can see them here. These are the names. This is newest to oldest first. So this is everybody who subscribed, that I could see their subscriptions, and who put in at least a question for a Disney character if they didn't even put in an answer, but at least a question. If you didn't put in a question, your name isn't here. If I couldn't see that you were subscribed, your name isn't here. But I did give people a chance. I commented on those comments to say that I couldn't see it. So there's some people who aren't there, and that's why they're not there. So I'm going to shuffle it a few times, because this is, like I say, it's newest to oldest order. So we're going to just shuffle it up. I'm going to go, what did I do? 3 already? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll go 11 times. So remember, this is for if you are in the US, you have the option of getting a Jalugo Loungefly bag or a B-Ticket Mickey Loop box, and I'll send you like a voucher to your email. That's how you'll get that, and you can even use it, you can put that voucher towards a higher ticket, or you could just get the B-Ticket. And if you're outside the US, it is for a Mickey Loop voucher for a B-Ticket box. So I guess we're just gonna go. Let's click it and see who the winner is. And Mandy is the winner. Congratulations, Mandy. We'll reach out to each other, and at the end of this week I will get you a $75 voucher for Mickey Loot, or I'm pretty sure you're in the US, or you can pick a bag from jalugo.com. We'll talk about that soon anyway. Thank you everybody who entered as well. I really appreciate all you entering, you subscribing, and you watching the videos. And here's to the next 100, we're 150 something now subscribers. So here's to 250, which I think is when the next giveaway is going to be. If you want to watch previous Magic at Your Door videos, I linked them up there. And then we'll give it a few seconds, and I will also link the Mickey Loot playlist up there too, so that you can see some of the things that you get in Mickey Loot boxes or in Magic at Your Door boxes. And I've gotten like 3 Loungefly backpacks, so you can kind of see what the Loungefly backpacks look like if you don't know. Okay, we'll link the Mickey Loot playlist there now as well. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do give this video a like, comment down below who you get in those tests, and who you think I would have gotten before it came up. And do subscribe to the channel to keep the tide coming in. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. To keep the tide coming in. And click that notification bell so that you know the next time I post a video, and at 250 subscribers we'll be doing another giveaway. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for being part of, I don't know, this community. I'd love to give it a name, but I keep thinking like maybe the beach, because it's waves. Anyway, whatever. Suggest that down in the comments. Maybe like the sea, the coast. Well, maybe the coast. And thanks for being part of our coastal community. That sounds fun. Okay. But anyway, suggestions in the comments. Take care, guys, and have a magical day. And congratulations again to Mandy on winning the giveaway. Take care.